Good morning, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated, Journato, morning headlines on March 28, 2023. Russia fails at UN to get Nord Stream blast inquiry. Reuters, Russia may demand compensation over Nord Stream blasts, diplomat. Al Jazeera English, Russia's call for international probe into Nord Stream blast fails. Voice of America, VOA News, UN Security Council want probe Nord Stream blasts. The Independent, UN Security Council turns down request for Nord Stream inquiry. Russia-Ukraine war at a glance, what we know on day 398 of the invasion. Weather tracker, Spain edges towards record March heat. The Guardian, unseasonable heat continues with highs of 34 degrees, Murcia weather forecast March 27 to April 2. Murcia today, weather, Spain's AEMET warns of exceptionally unusual weather for next week. Euro Weekly News, Mercury set to drop 10°C after Sunday's scorching 32 degrees on the Costa del Sol. Russian soldiers claim they were threatened with death if they retreated, video. The Guardian, Putin's men destroy West's arms before they reach Kyiv, 70 Ukraine troops surrender in Donetsk. Hindustan Times, Russian soldiers say commanders used barrier troops to stop them retreating. Ukrainian troops return home after Challenger 2 tank training in UK. The Guardian, Britain's Challenger tanks have arrived in Ukraine, Kyiv. France 24 English, watch, Ukrainian artillery recruits fire British donated AS-90 guns during UK training. Forces Network, United Kingdom *S armor-piercing Challenger 2 tanks arrive in Ukraine. WION, Ukrainian tank crews complete Challenger 2 training in UK. Being truthful is essential, scientist who stumbled upon Wuhan Covid data speaks out. Energy-hungry TikTok data center harming our Ukraine ammunition production plans, CEO says. The Guardian, energy-hungry TikTok cat videos altering the course of armed conflict in Ukraine. Evening Standard, European ammunition maker says plant expansion hit by energy-guzzling TikTok site. Financial Times, Zelensky's new headache, China's TikTok app is stalling Ukraine's weapons supply, report. Hindustan Times, ammo company short on electricity blames TikTok cat videos. Hundreds of thousands to continue strikes and protests in France. The Guardian, France protests, young leading march against Macron's pension plans. The Times, in broken Britain, we can hardly afford to be smug about a riot-plagued Paris. City AM, the Observer view on the protests in France against Macron's pension plans. The Guardian, in Macron's France, streets and fields seethe with protest. Clearview AI used nearly 1 meter times by US police, it tells the BBC. Nashville school shooting. Victims include St. and adored little sister. BBC, Nashville school shooting live update, police identifies Nashville school shooter, US News Live. CNN News 18, Nashville school shooting, transgender killer who murdered 3 kids was ex-student who made manifesto and maps of building. Sky News, Nashville school shooting, live, police release surveillance video from school as victims identified. The Independent, Nashville school shooting, 6 killed by 28-year-old ex-student in Tennessee. Israel News, latest, protest leader vows action will continue after Netanyahu delays judicial reforms. The Independent, Israel protests, PM Netanyahu delays legal reforms after day of strikes. BBC.com, Israeli PM Netanyahu says he is not ready to divide the nation in pieces after mass protests over judicial overhaul, as it happened. The Guardian, Israel's government delays judicial reform process. DW, English, Israel judicial reform, why is there a crisis? This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.